everyone, welcome to video number 2. I figured today I can give you guys a little backstory on why I started this weight loss journey, and how I got to being heavier, and why I've decided to do this. I guess we'll start from the very beginning. Growing up, I was always kind of on the chubbier side. Growing up, I was very active and I was always in sports, but I was still always chubby. There was never a small version of me ever. When I got into high school can be a really cruel place. And I ended up being pushed over the edge and ended up losing a lot of weight, and it wasn't in a healthy way. And I dropped down to 130 pounds, and this was right before I got pregnant with my daughter. I was 17 when I got pregnant with her, and I was at my smallest weight when I got pregnant with her, and I was 130 pounds. I ended up gaining 70 freaking pounds with her. Not really proud to even admit that, but I did. And then ended up dropping 40 pounds right after I gave birth to her, so I was right back down to 160. And I had such high hopes on dropping the remaining 30 pounds and getting right back to where I was, and it ended up not happening. I was still in school, and it was really hard to get motivated with having schoolwork constantly to do, raising a baby, and all of the mess that high school brought. Having my daughter, though, really matured me and, caused me to grow up, which I'm very thankful for that. When I was 19, I ended up getting pregnant with my son, and I ended up gaining 40 plus pounds from the 160 that I had dropped down to. It was like 40 plus pounds. And then after I had him, I didn't drop any weight. I ended up staying around that heavier weight, and I wasn't really trying then to get healthy. Of course, I tried these fad diets every now and then, and I would drop 10 pounds and then mess up one day and mess up the whole month and then mess up the whole year, and then it just turned into eating whatever I wanted and never working out. In April of 2016, my mom, she contracted a really bad strain of the flu, and I actually caught it to myself. We were both sick for a very long time, but unfortunately, that flu attacked her way worse than it attacked me, and she was hospitalized. And she ended up being hospitalized for 6 weeks. And then because it attacked her organs and stuff, she ended up passing away. That time in my life was horrible. It's still horrible. Not having my mom and only being 25 years old, I didn't even know that I would be able to survive without my mom. It's still just really hard. And I have my 2 kids, and they were so attached to their Nana. That's what they called her, was Nana. And it was just really hard, to even try to move on. I still haven't moved on, and I don't want to move on. But when she passed away, I ended up turning to food to cope with, the loss of her. Food would make me happier than anything else. Even, I hate to say this, but even happier than what my kids would make me feel, what my family would make me feel. Food just has that way of making somebody's day turn better if you're eating something that you really want. That went on for a long time, up until the beginning of this year, and I finally decided that enough was enough, and I was feeling crappy all the time, and my body constantly hurt all of the time, and I wasn't ever happy, and I had no energy to do anything. I would go to work and be there all day and then come home and not want to do anything, and that's not a way for somebody to live, and especially a mom. A mom needs to be there at all times for their kids, and it's my weight was causing me to not even want to do anything, and that's not okay. So I finally decided, Amanda, you need to get your weight under control. You need to get healthy. And so I've been on this journey since January 15th of 2018, and like I said in my previous video, I've lost 51.4 pounds. Has it been easy? Heck no. If anybody told you that weight loss was easy, I feel like they're lying. I mean, it can be easy to make healthier choices. It can be easy to go work out, but sometimes it's not. I can't tell you how many times I'd much rather eat something somewhere else than what I prepped for lunch. But, meal prepping does help. Especially in my case, I don't like to waste things. It just makes me feel really bad. So when I prep my meals, it pushes me to eat those meals. When I get my breakfast ready in the morning, it helps me to eat that breakfast. When I plan for our dinners, it helps me to eat on track. It eventually clicks in your head that things need to change. And I'm really happy that it finally happened for me, especially because it's like now I can keep up with my kids. Am I anywhere near my goal? Heck no. But am I closer than what I was yesterday? Hell yeah. And that makes me feel so freaking happy. But anyways, I hope that my little backstory kind of gives you insight on why I'm starting this, and I hope that you stay for my journey and see me accomplish all my goals. And I just can't wait to see where this YouTube journey takes me. And if you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to join me on this journey. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.